Thank you so much, meteorologist Natalie Nunn, for keeping us safe and aware of all those weather conditions out there. Be safe out there, guys. Now it's time for a rave review. I found a show last night by accident, and I had my rave review planned, but I love the show. I cannot believe I stumbled across it. It's a Canadian show, just simply called Jan. Jan, just Jan. Yeah, just Jan. It's about Canadian singer Jan Arden. Now, the name Jan Arden at first did not ring a bell to me until I realized who Jan Arden is. She had a hugely, massively popular song in the 90s called, I think we have it. Jeff Cotner, could we hear a little bit of Insensitive? I listened to this song on repeat all the time in the 90s. Embracing the expression on your face told me you might have some advice to give on how to be insensitive. I love this song. This is the artist. She's Canadian, very famous in Canada, had a few international hits. Now, this show has just come to Hulu end of last year. It got popped up on my recommendations on Hulu of a show I might like. I started watching one episode before I went to bed, and I could not stop watching season 1. There's 2 seasons. I couldn't even find a trailer, but I did find a very short clip of this show that I absolutely love. Just take a look at this very short clip, and then I'll give you more details.
You're a very accomplished musician, aren't you?
I am. I am very accomplished, and you know, I'm very humble.
Well, my client stays here. Can we take that down?
Sadly, you are not the first person to ask me that, so I had a special sheet made.
I love it. Oh, we had more video to show, but they stopped it. Okay, never mind. It's funny. It's great. Jan is amazing. Turns out Jan was also a producer on one of my favorite shows of all time, S Creek, the Canadian show. You remember that one? Now, I love the show because she doesn't take herself seriously. She's playing a fictional version of herself, trying to get her amazing career back on track, and these 2 managers are fighting over her. Her comic timing, she's an amazing singer. I had no idea she was a great actress, producer, comedian. She's unbelievable. So season 1 has 6 episodes, and season 2 has 8 episodes, okay? I have 1 episode left of season 1. And I'm looking forward to going home today and watching the rest of the show, Jan, because the humor is so good, and you don't have to be a Canadian to get the jokes. Even Jan has said in interviews, it's not necessarily a Canadian show, even though it was the highest rated show when it premiered in 2019 in Canada, averaging over 1 million people per episode when I was doing my research this morning. This show is fun, and by the way, no spoilers, but you gotta watch this. One of the opening scenes in the first episode is her driving her car, crying, singing to her own song, Insensitive, and it is hilarious. You just have to watch what she says as she's singing. Good news, too, she sings in the episodes. Her voice is insanely amazing. Her voice is so good. She sounds even better now hearing her sing on the show. So if you have Hulu, go binge it. By the way, it's an adult show. I'm not going to say it's for kids, but it's more of an adult show. Go check it out on Hulu, seasons 1 and 2. I love Jan. I love her. Okay, up next, you may have heard us talking about the Mad About You reboot, okay? Now, this Mad About You reboot was originally on Spectrum Originals. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what Spectrum is. I was not going to go out and get Spectrum just to watch this show, because guess what? I didn't watch Mad About You in the 90s when it originally ran from 1992 to 1999. So I didn't watch it. Not my cup of tea. I was a kid. Why would I watch a show about a grown-up relationship? I didn't know anything. I found it on Prime. So the reboot showed up on Amazon Prime, and I was like, you know, I'm kind of wondering, what does Helen Hunt look like now? What does Paul Reiser look like now? So I decided to give the reboot a try without ever watching the first one. Here, take a look at this behind-the-scenes promo they put together when the reboot was getting ready to air in October of 2019.
She's the most beautiful thing in the world.
She looks like a mother.
That one.
20 years ago, Paul and Jamie Buckman showed us what a real relationship looks like. On November 20th, the 12-time Emmy Award-winning story of love returns to television.
Once we got into the space, it felt wildly familiar.
The wonder and the horror of that adrenaline rush. I helped write the lines. Will I remember the lines?
Mark! Went too big.
Paul Reiser and Academy Award winner Helen Hunt reunite.
It's like Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, I wasn't so much wrong as I was.
Okay, yes, you were right.
Thank you.
However,
Mad About You premieres November 20th exclusively on Spectrum Originals.
I'm sorry, let me correct myself. That was November of 2019, not October. So here's the thing. So I gave it a chance, and now I'm a grown-up, and I understand relationships and grown-up things. I binged the entire reboot, watched all of the episodes, and loved it. I was like, how did I not watch this show in the 90s? Well, again, I was a kid. Who cares? But what's so great, so I finished watching all of the reboot. Well, also on Amazon Prime is all the original episodes from the 90s. So then I started watching the original from the beginning to see how they got to the reboot and finding the inside jokes that they had. So yes, even Clint, our cameraman, was asking, hey, are the originals there? I'm like, yes. So you could watch it all the way through, first 7 seasons and then the final reboot season. By the way, it got terrible reviews. I don't know why. It was horrible reviews. I loved it. And I didn't even watch the show, so I don't know why. So there's probably not going to be another reboot season from what I've read. But you might also remember that one Miss Ursula Buffet made her television debut on Mad About You. And you know Ursula Buffet as the twin sister of Phoebe Buffet from the hit show Friends. Now, Ursula, played by Lisa Kudrow, was guest starring on Mad About You when she got the job on Friends. So Ursula Buffet first started on Mad About You as a waitress, and then guess what? When Lisa Kudrow got the job on Friends, they decided to put time together. So Phoebe Buffet and Ursula are twins, but the two shows are interconnected, and I love finding out stuff like that. And by the way, Helen Hunt did make a guest appearance on Friends coming into Central Perk, and they think that Phoebe is Ursula. If you're a Friends fanatic, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I love the tie-in together, guys. I have so much more fun to tell you about next week and a couple more shows that I love, but definitely check out the Mad About You reboot and the show Jan on Hulu. It is just so much fun. It's so great. Don't go anywhere. Michael Babcock of TMZ is coming up next.